So it's 2023 and it's time for a new smart home apartment tour. Are you ready? Let's go! So every year I'm used to make a studio / apartment / smart home tour, but there is a lot to talk about and many products that I used for the last 3 to 4 years, so I can vouch and tell my personal opinion after a long period of time, and also some new product. And of course I won't remember all the specific names of the product, so if you want to know more, I make my best to include all the titles, but also all the links in the description, so be sure to check that out if you want to know more. Now let's move to the desk setup. I made a dedicated video about this, so if you want to know more, be sure to check that out, but I want to talk about all the things that I didn't feature in the video that I really like, that are the newest edition. And my previous edition is this little one, the Benq Studio M1 Max. Very expensive, but it works very well. I talk about in many dedicated video. Really expensive, really powerful. Of course, this 5K, 2K and 4K HDR setup with monitor could be run by my old M1 base model Mac Mini, but it was bottleneck a lot, and now I can run 120 Hz and a full HDR at full resolution without any constraints, and meanwhile video editing H.265 video from the Sony a7 IV without as wet, without hearing even the fans of the Benq Studio. The best product of the year and for the years to come. But of course the Benq Studio needed a throne, and it's the Grovemade wooden monitor stand. Of course I choose the white and light wood finish, and I wanted this product for a really long time. Now I have it, and I really like how it turned out, the asymmetrical design with the Benq Studio on the right. I created some storage compartment below with the iPad Pro, Apple Pencil and some SSD storage. I'm having some other storage and the Satoshi Benq Studio / Mac Mini hub, which has internal integrated SSD as well as other USB-A and C ports and the card reader, which is really close to me and it's very handy. And the third addition is the BenQ e-reading lamp, and I think it matches perfectly the minimal Apple style of all this setup. And of course in white, all metal build, really sturdy. You can set the position as you want, and it has many features. You can choose the color, temperature and intensity and full customize them, or there are preset features like automatic adjustment according to the brightness of the room, or a specific mode for reading or for screen reading, which is different. And I really love, I think it's the cherry on pie of this setup. Now let's address the elephant in the room, this huge 65-inch 8K TV. Yes, 8K, not 4K. It's not OLED, it's QLED. And I must say that I was one of the first early adopters. I had it since late 2019. And I must say that it looks better than a 4K TV. If I watch 4K TV, I can see the difference. But it's very small, and definitely it's not worth the extra money you have to spend for an 8K TV. From 2019, I have never seen an 8K content anywhere. Of course, you can upscale them, but it's not an 8K native content, and probably won't see for the next 2 to 3 years. So definitely, if you want to change your TV, go and buy just a 4K, maybe an OLED, a good one, but it will serve you well for many years. And then probably the next TV you will buy will be an 8K. And talking about things that are not worth it, at least in my opinion, to be an early adopter, is the Xbox Series X that we have right here. I've had it for like 2 years, and now we are starting to see rolling out some specific game built in for the Xbox, but definitely not worth to buy at day one. All the games that are available right now are also available on the old gen, so it sucks a lot to pay premium and be let down like this, especially because on the box it says that it will run 8K, but Xbox doesn't run 8K, it's maxed out at 4K 120 and no 8K 60 unluckily, so this was a big letdown as well. Talking about the rest of the setup, I wasn't let down by this, which is a Yamaha home theater 5.1. I have all the satellite speakers on the ceiling and so on, and a really cheap but really nice home theater will improve a lot your movie experience. And audio is often undervalued and in my opinion is very important. Not the first thing, image quality is better to invest in, but audio is at second place. And talking about audio, as you can see, I have an Alexa Echo Dot, and to my surprise I was able to create an audio multi-room with all the Alexa enabled speakers, and it works very well with Amazon Music, and you can play and stream the same song in many rooms at the same time, and it's really nice. So the one thing that I really wanted to improve from last year was to make it easier to use all the smart home feature and improve a lot the voice assistant. For this reason I decided to go from Google to Alexa, because I tested both of them. As you can see, I have both of them, but Alexa in my opinion works better. It's not perfect, but it works better. And I improved a lot also the automation, so the smart feature that let me, for example, save a lot of energy, because I have all these smart plugs installed on the main area. There are 3 main areas. There is the living room, the desk setup, and the master bedroom, and all of them have a smart switch that in the night you don't need many products to be turned on, so you can easily schedule a turn off and turn on, for example at midnight and at 6 a.m, and it will save you a lot of energy. Or for example, as you can see, I have the blinds. I can easily set up some routines. Alexa, sto uscendo, and turn off all the power plugs and turn down all the blinds. Or for example, when I'm home I can say Alexa, sono a casa, and I will open again up all the house and turn on the stuff. Not tech, but definitely related. This couch, it was from day one in this apartment when I moved in, and I paid it extra to be in leather, but it's really nice, and it was a really good investment. It has a relaxed position, it is very comfortable, and then definitely it's nice to have pair with my AKTV and home theater setup. It's really nice after an editing day to be here to play some Hogwarts Legacy on the Xbox or watch and stream some Netflix or Plex. So definitely invest in a good couch, it's very important. And to finish the living room, I have many smart lights. I have floor lamp, I have ceiling RGB lights, I have ceiling lights, and all of them are from Grovemade. And I think they are a good trade-in value because they don't cost too much, but they work well. Of course, they don't work with HomeKit, but they work with Google and Alexa, and that works for me for now. And of course, I set a routine, so when I sit on the couch, I turn on all the light and the media and the TV, and it's super nice. Then in the kitchen, nothing very special tech related. This one, which is one of my favorite, which is the Miracle S3 Pro, which is kind of Dyson killer. We'll probably make a dedicated video to know more about that. Basically, it's a cordless vacuum with a very high 17,000 Pascal suction power, long battery life, and a green light on here that can detect all the dust on the floor and many accessories. And as you can see, there is a lot of dirt, so it works pretty well. And the nice thing about it is that if you put it on the base, it will automatically charge via contact that has right here. This is pretty nice. Even though maybe I would have preferred a wall mounting system, which there is not, unluckily. And then we have this, which is the Echo Show 5-inch, I guess. Then in the hallway I have this one, which is one of my favorites, which is the Nest Thermostat. And I really love the design and the color, and I got this black plate which complete the design, and it just works very well. You can just dial in and you can turn on and off the heating, and now it works even with Alexa, so I can use voice assistant. Then in the laundry, you guess there is no tech. Well, there is my raw vacuum of choice, which is the EcoVacs X1 Omni, which is hidden below this furniture. And I tested many robot vacuums so far, and I think that I will use this one for my apartment and the Roborock S8 Pro Ultra for the new studio, more coming soon. But what about X2 Omni? Well, we'll see when EcoVacs announces it officially. Then the master bedroom, I have of course Alexa and Google Home, and I have this Satechi charging station, which I love. I've got this slim one for my wife with Apple Watch and iPhone charging and AirPods. The same here for me with a rising dock setup, which I really love. And then this SwitchBot thermometer. So this wraps up for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like this video, comment and subscribe for more. And as always, stay tuned on Shades of Tech for the new studio videos. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!